After we were finished, we went back to the car through a nearby park. I suggested that route so that May would get a better feeling for the surroundings. We then decided to also quickly take a look at a small business park we saw nearby. After talking some more about the specifics of the two apartments, May's eyes started to hurt a bit, so she put on her glasses that she used mostly for driving. The doctors have told her to wear them regularly, but she often forgot to take them with her. Or she wore one-day contact lenses. But because her prescription was very weak, not wearing glasses or contact lenses often didn't bother her. Oh, weren't we supposed to turn left there? I'm sorry, Adrian, May said, immediately turning into a side street to turn around. But she kept going instead of backing up the other way and turning around in that narrow street. That would take several instances of going back and forth. I'm really sorry, Adrian, she said, stopping the car. She was breathing deeply and... I'm sorry, everything is alright, she said softly. Can I do something for you? I asked automatically. No, it's alright, Adrian, it's nothing, May repeated, breathing deeply. Are you sure? Because I think it's not alright. Something might be wrong here. After a few moments, we were able to continue. At around 10, May dropped me off near my building block. We said goodbye. Are you sure it's safe to leave her like that? At night, while falling asleep, I... Oh, okay. I know what you were thinking. Fighty. 54 days to Aurora Fall. Yeah, great view. Mermaid Park. Cool air. Friday. Afternoon. Are you with her? Appointment. Would you like some more tea? She asked me, looking at the teapot in the back of her office. I will need a couple of minutes to fill this in, she said as she took the forms that would allow me to fly in a jet again. This time I would be flying in a much smaller one than the DOK, but I still needed that evaluation form to be signed by her. Oh, thank you. If I may have some more time, but I can fix the tea myself. I can get you a refill too. That would be great, thank you. She smiled at me, and somehow, even though I just wanted to be polite and not cause her any trouble and help her, still, I felt... Okay, that's the bar. I thought there was a text written in such a small letters. Here you are. I apologized because I split some of the tea on the saucer and had to whip it. The saucer was still wet. Thank you. She thanked me and returned to filling in the forms. Valerie took your independent psychiatric evaluator. Mr. Ilianu, I'm so sorry, there is a stamp I need and my colleague upstairs has gone home. I don't have the key. Please, call me Adrian, I said because we've met like this several times before. In that case, I'm Valerie. she said, and as a sign of formally establishing this new way of addressing one another, we shook hands. Then she started to pack her things together and took my papers as well. As she was packing, I saw she also took a book with her, one that she was obviously reading. It had a red sticker on it. Half price, it said. She locked the office and we came out into the evening heat. Do we take the bus or walk? Valerie asked. I don't mind walking, actually. I'd prefer that too. She smiled. It's anomaly reports, mostly atmospheric. I was explaining to Valerie what I did at my job. We had a really nice conversation and very soon the walk was over. This is it. We stopped in front of a building where Valerie lived. I can wait here if you like. I didn't know what to say. I felt going with her into her building would not be appropriate because we didn't know each other that well. On the other hand, I didn't want her to come back down just to give me the stamped papers. What if she lived on the top floor? It would be easier if I went with her. After she gave me the papers, I would go home. That way she could stay at home and wouldn't have to go downstairs and then upstairs again to return to her apartment. But I can go with you too if it saves you from going up and down the stairs. I said this even though there was a chance that the building had an elevator. But I mostly meant to save Valerie time she might waste. We have an elevator, but you can come, really. It will be quicker. Alright. And with that we came into the building. It had an elevator, which Valerie called. Pretty old one. The stone building's hallways seemed to be immune to the heat from the outside. Even as we entered, it felt as if there was a sort of cold breeze inside, but it was really only the hot air from the outside pushing the air inside around. I know, these older buildings, Valerie said as we continued to talk about the coldness of the old buildings. I live in a more modern one, 3-story, 6 apartment blocks. They aren't nearly as cool. But you probably have a newer apartment, Valerie said as we stepped into the elevator. When we got to the right floor, Valerie unlocked the apartment. I will be just a second, Valerie said as if in a hurry. I wanted to tell her it's alright, but there is no need to rush. But seeing her quickly take off her sandals and almost run into one of the rooms, I said nothing and waited at the open door. I heard some faint noises from the room, papers rustling and drawers opening. And then, it sounded like, everything alright? I asked in a small voice, not sure if I'd heard rightly. To me, anyway, it sounded as if Valerie fell down. A second later, Valerie appeared with papers in her hand. It was nothing, it was just a chair, she said, smiling, but it still looked like she may have hurt herself somehow. I kidded it, but it's nothing really. I didn't want to ask more, but I really hoped it didn't hurt that much. Oh, so, thank you, really. That was nothing. Have a nice flight. I will. Pain. Pause. Breathing. Silence. Goodbye then. Bye, Adrian. I heard the door close as I went down, taking the stairs. As I came out of the building where Valerie lived, I was thinking of how to get home. The sun was setting earlier already. Huh? You are watching the pictures again? Seriously, man. You are addicted. It was late, and as my eyes got tired from watching the computer screen, I realized it was 1:30 already. It's midnight already for me. I had to go to sleep. No, I don't, but at times like this, I often couldn't fall asleep. Well, I'm not sleepy at all. No, I am a little bit, but tomorrow is Saturday, so... Whoa! Pictures I'd been looking at kept flashing through my mind. I really needed to sleep. I need to sleep. Yeah, and I need to start another project, which I really don't want to have. But whatever. Take a pill so I can sleep. Try to fall. Try again. Okay, that won't help, I know. Take the pill. I felt my thoughts start to drift away from me, and soon I felt I was no longer in control. 35 days to Aurora Fall. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That doesn't look good. Well, here it's not that terrible, but I think something bad happened here. "30 days to Aurora Fall. Summer. K507, a Model 3 data gathering balloon. Launch coordinator May Soliasen. Sensor calibration expert Adrian Ilianu. All other staff ED Reyklands branch. Launch site Wounded Hill, Reyklands province. Distance from Cape Mimoni 743 kilometers. "18 days to Aurora Fall. Here all my memories ended. That sunshine and the autumn surroundings. That was the end." Huh? Hey, what? Alright. Save? So we can choose later, probably. May, Aglaia, Valerie, Aurora Fall, plus. Which one do we want? Let's go with alternate. Okay, whatever. Let's check this out. I will check all of them actually. Goes say 900 days after Aurora Fall was prevented. Yay! Prevented is good, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's good. It's like we won, right? It was late morning, just before noon, and I was prevented. It's what I thought it was, which is good. Back in Cape Mimoni, after all that has happened, After such a long time, I was meeting